It's week of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bills and the Bears. All that and more coming up next.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
From Soldier Field. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. Get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up the down. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And taken right on the 30. We'll call that a punt of 30. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's almost in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up 3rd and 6. To the air, Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are profound. I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off play action, Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Fields now to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit of a run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime, 6 on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Begins with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go in the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will have the Bears first. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good
timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. On first down, it's Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So first and 10 now. 40. Here's Fields. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To throw again on second down. Fields going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. From the gun on third down, Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And I think there on the left hash, he's just aiming down the middle and hoping to hit it true. But this ball started right and start working away from him, and it's going to wind up wide of the mark.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing now is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Allen now on first down. Open man is Marquez Stevenson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On second down, here's a run with Moss. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. We're scoreless after one. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And he's got it down to the 28. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Moss. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 4, it's second and a couple. Now Allen. Touchdown, Bills. From 4 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Here's Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Fields throwing again. Incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backups and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7 on or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the name by picking up first downs and keep. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do a special game like they have. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Allen. Nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Moss. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive.
This underneath to Moss. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. It's complete to Cook. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that's
the run and picking up a 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and
receiver drill, getting his feet down.
Those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Allen now looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. This from 32 yards away. Blankenship's kick is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. Case, because you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields, he's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To the air again, Fields. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2 now. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Conservative decision there, but it does put them on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 20-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A final shot before half for Allen. Shakir hauls it in. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they too did throw the ball as well as they would have liked, and I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
To throw on second down. McAllister throwing over the middle and incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd-8. Back to throw. McAllister. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. Finding his safety valve here. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll get back to the 32-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Following the fumble recovery, McAllister throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Throwing on first down, McAllister. Nowhere to go here. He lead. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit. Able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blue. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They go play action here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throw there going to be incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Onto the field now. Come try here. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Defense has done its job. It's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. McAllister. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and they picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. McAllister, quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. McAllister. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Rosas' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out and
still hope to cash in for 6 next. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, but, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Diggs has it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to we're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The pressure from multiple guys as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 23. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete. I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out. It's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and it'll be a short Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. McAllister. Got a man here. It's Bryant. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll try the right side with Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. Trucks over him. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense set to get started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on 3rd down, McAllister steps away to his left, and he'll just get rid of it. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one complete to Hodgins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught to Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work the 45.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Back to throw again. And complete right side to Cook. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there. Nothing fancy. Get the ball out to the back, and you're asking him to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that. Picks up the first down. I can't wait till we get to the point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer picks it up for the first down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marquez Stevenson. 31 yards. And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it. You think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't.
McAllister, and this one too low. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. McAllister. Man open, here is Jones. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. and that'll be incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Rosa's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not a first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here's a play set up to throw. Steps away. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Blankenship's kick is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now the Bears down by 11, a minute 53 remaining. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. On first down, McAllister forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Now, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that in trouble, and the ball's out, and zone loose. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
So after that safety, now a kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And he fields it cleanly. He juked him. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3.
That might be,
but very little reason to use them at this point. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.